Hello, this is Mike with TradeWinds RV Center, here to congratulate you on your Intech Flyer Explore. I'm going to walk you around it, show you how to use a few things to get the best out of your camping experience. Let's start by talking about arriving at the campsite. A few things to take into consideration when camping or when parking. On your campsite, you can have a huge batwing awning on that side. Leave room for that. On your off campsite, leave room for your bed to fold down. Once we arrive and unhook our hitch, first thing we're going to do is level our unit. Then it comes with a hand crank. Just get it level, stick it in your doorway, run these down till your unit's level. Once your unit's level, we're going to stabilize it. All four corners of the unit is the stabilizing jacks. Your handle's got that slot in it. Line these slots up with the ones on here. Right, we'll bring them down. You may have to stabilize this. I'm going to recommend stabilizing jack pads. Jack pads are going to protect the feet of your stabilizing jacks from dirt and debris and hot blacktop in the summer. Going to better distribute the weight. Run these down just until they're taut. Remember, our unit's already level. All we're trying to do at this point is stabilize it. So once we have these down on top of a couple pads, and it feels like it's going to start lifting the unit, go ahead and stop. Get all four of those down, we can hook up our power and water. Oh, no water in this unit, let's just hook up our power. Big long 30-foot 30-amp cord plugs into the side here. Goes in at about 11 o'clock. Turn it to noon, put your black washer on, that'll lock that on there for you. At the end of that 30-amp service, use your 30 to 15-amp reducer to plug into a 110. Go ahead and walk you around the rest of the unit. Continuing on this off-camp side. This is a vent that you can open up from indoors. This is a vent for your battery compartment here. Check your battery post every now and then. Make sure nothing's wiggled loose going down the road. Your power, cable. This is where you can plug in a solar panel that'll trickle charge your batteries. Bringing down your bed. Before I do so, there's another vent here. Those are just for fumes that may be inside. Make sure you keep this locked during travel. Set that on down. Put your canvas over top. Not canvas, but put your material over top of the edges here. Going around back, we do have your big ramp. The ramp light opens the same exact way. Again, make sure you keep these locked for travel. Set this down easy, spring assisted. Continue around the unit with your spare tire. I recommend getting a cover for that. Keep that from dry rotting over time. Send you a separate video on your overland awning here. You've got an outside light as well as a couple of 110s. And then you've got this outdoor kitchen. Up here you'll have to hold these metal pieces out. Get a little hard to put out one-handed here, so we get these out here. You'll hook up your gas down here. A couple different ways you can do that. You just twist on a 1-pound one, or you do have in your storage up here a long quick connect. You can put on a 20-pound tank, strap that on there, or just use a quick connect to a tank that you have down here. Underneath here is where you can turn on and off your Norcold freezer dash fridge. I'm gonna bring this griddle back down. I want you to note that when you bring them down, you gotta bring your arms up, otherwise this won't flip over correctly for you. There you go. We'll take this right up off here. There it goes. I'll set on the similar lips here. Give you an outdoor table, safety strap for your fridge. Again, your settings here. Be sure you turn it on underneath it to start out with. Put your safety strap on for travel. Putting this back on. Close this back up. We'll push that back in. One last thing, close that and lock it. You do have a safety latch down here. Make sure that is engaged. That means pushed up for travel. But on front, you've got your storage here. You've got a few tie downs in there for your Batwing awning, which the video will show you how to use those. Back around this side, I did forget to mention your radio antenna. So take a look on the inside. Just inside your entry doorway. To my left here, you've got a couple lights. Interior. Second one is this porch light out here. And third one is your rear light. Storage here. Some paperwork. Coming up front here, there's the vent I talked to you about. Simply just push down on that, and that'll air that out in here in case you got your toys in here, some gasoline fumes. 110 with GFCI reset, a couple of HDMIs, and 12 volt there. There's cable for TV. Your first alert carbon monoxide propane detector, or excuse me, carbon monoxide smoke alarm. A couple of indoor speakers for your sound system. 5 presets. Turn that on. So you got your speakers here. Also have Bluetooth, HDMI, set your time, and your zones. Down below that, your breaker box fuses. Got a couple of 15s in there and a 40. I'd recommend having some of those with you when you go camping. More storage here. More tie downs for your awning. You'll see the use for those in your video. Up top here, we've got a max air vent that is ran by a remote control, which we have no batteries in yet, so I'll just turn that on. When you turn it on, it opens it and turns it on. You have 4 different speeds you can run that through. Oh, the remote was in it. You're shutting off. AC unit. Should be turning on by hand here. Open or close these vents. .110 in the corner. Your tie downs. And our other bed. Start in the middle. Unzip this. Unzip to the corners. I'm going to set this over to the side here. Unzipping the ends. Behind our mattress here. A little more. Pull that mattress right out. So you can see what we're doing here. And grab your shepherd's hook here, curved here. Just grab this piece here and snap it in. Lift and push out. As that goes out, take this end, push in, and lock that in. Throw a mattress up in there. Just that quickly, we've got our bed. Now you can roll this up and tie it with these straps. And you can actually also unsnap this whole gray area. If you're going to be camping for a while, bed's going to be out, you just want this out of your way, you can unsnap it all the way around. Snap it back up when you're ready to close it up. One more area of lights, interior, as well as this deck light. What covers everything in here? I did forget to mention your fire extinguisher. Make sure that you and everyone that's camping with you knows where the fire extinguisher is in case of an emergency. Alright, let's act like we're getting ready to leave the campsite. and close the unit up. I like to start by going inside. We'll bring our bed back up. Just reverse the process of putting it out. Now once I went ahead and put the mattress in, standing up, zip that closed, I'll lift up the sides. Biggest thing is just to make sure everything's tucked in as you're doing so. Two-person job, one person standing on each end. It takes 2 seconds instead of 3. Again, just make sure everything's tucked in. Lock these up. Alright, bring up our stabilizing jacks. Put our awning away. Put our toys inside. Bring up our ramp. Lock that. Shut off all your interior lighting. Lock and deadbolt your door. Lock up your kitchen and head on home. Again, thank you guys so much for your purchase. Hope you enjoy this flyer for many years to come. Happy camping.